Greetings, fellow travelers. Today, we're taking a virtual journey to the stunning island of St. Lucia, where we'll be exploring the luxurious Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort. Nestled on the northwest coast of this Caribbean paradise, this Mediterranean-inspired retreat promises a blend of privacy, luxury, and breathtaking views that will leave you in awe. So grab your imaginary sunscreen, and let's dive into what makes this resort a true gem in the Caribbean crown. Let's start with the accommodations, shall we? Windjammer Landing doesn't just offer rooms. It presents you with your own slice of paradise in the form of villas. Picture yourself waking up in a spacious Ocean Point villa, where the line between indoor and outdoor living blurs beautifully. These 2- and 3-bedroom havens boast 12-foot doorways that frame the azure Caribbean Sea, inviting the outside in with a gentle sea breeze. Step onto your private patio, and you'll find yourself face to face with an infinity pool that seems to melt into the horizon. It's like having your own personal ocean, minus the sand in your swimsuit. But wait, there's more. If you're feeling particularly fancy, opt for one of the traditional villas. These 1- to 4-bedroom beauties are a testament to Mediterranean charm, with terracotta floors and stucco walls that'll make you feel like you've been transported to a coastal Italian village. Many of these villas come with private plunge pools and sun decks, perfect for those moments when you want to soak up the sun in solitude or pretend you're a mermaid. No judgment here. And let's not forget the full kitchens, because sometimes, even in paradise, you might crave a midnight snack that doesn't involve calling room service. Now let's talk about dining, because, let's face it, half the fun of a vacation is the food. Windjammer Landing doesn't disappoint in this department. While we don't have specific restaurant names to drop, they're keeping us in suspense. We do know that the resort offers a variety of dining options that will take your taste buds on a culinary journey. Imagine savoring local St. Lucian cuisine while gazing out at the Caribbean Sea. It's like a feast for all your senses. The resort's recent $12 million renovation included a refresh of their restaurants, so you can bet your bottom dollar or Eastern Caribbean dollar, in this case, that the dining experiences are top-notch. But here's the real kicker. The resort puts a strong emphasis on local cuisine and native plants. So if you've ever wondered what authentic Caribbean flavors taste like, this is your chance to find out. Who knows, you might discover a new favorite dish that'll have you trying to recreate it back home. Spoiler alert. It never tastes quite the same, but it's fun to try. And let's not forget about the bars, because what's a Caribbean vacation without a fruity cocktail in hand? While we don't have specific details, we can imagine sipping on a perfectly crafted rum punch as the sun sets over the ocean. It's the stuff vacation dreams are made of. Speaking of dreams, let's dive into the pool and beach situation at Windjammer Landing. If you thought the private pools in the villas were impressive, wait until you see what the resort has in store for you. While we don't have exact numbers, they're keeping us on our toes. We know there are multiple pools scattered throughout the property. Imagine lounging by an infinity pool, cocktail in hand, as you gaze out at the endless expanse of the Caribbean Sea. It's like being on the edge of the world, but with much comfier seating. But the real star of the show is the beach. Windjammer Landing boasts a whopping 64,000 square feet of powdery white sand. That's roughly the size of a football field, but instead of touchdowns, you'll be scoring major relaxation points. The beach is your playground, whether you want to work on your tan, build sandcastles, because you're never too old for that, or take a refreshing dip in the crystal clear waters. And while we don't have specifics on water sports, it's safe to assume that a resort of this caliber would offer plenty of options for those who like their vacations with a side of adrenaline. Now let's talk activities, because Windjammer Landing is not just about lounging around, although that's certainly an option if that's your style. The resort recently completed a $12 million renovation, which included a refresh of their spa. So, if you're in need of some serious pampering, and let's be honest, who isn't, you're in for a treat. While we don't have details on specific treatments, we can imagine indulgent massages, rejuvenating facials, and perhaps some locally inspired therapies that will leave you feeling like a new person. For those who like to stay active on vacation, we see you, and we respect your dedication. The resort likely offers a range of fitness options. While we don't have specifics on the equipment available or class schedules, it's safe to assume that you'll have ways to work off all those delicious meals you'll be enjoying. And let's not forget about the great outdoors. With such a beautiful setting, there are bound to be opportunities for hiking, snorkeling, or simply taking a leisurely stroll along the beach. Now, if you're traveling with little ones, you might be wondering, but what about the kids? Well, while we don't have specific details on kids' clubs or activities, a resort of this caliber typically caters to families. We can imagine supervised activities that will keep the kiddos entertained while you enjoy some much-needed adult time. Perhaps there are beach games, arts and craft sessions, or even local cultural activities that will give your children a taste of St. Lucian life. And who knows, they might even learn something new. Don't tell them that part though. It'll be our little secret. But what's a great resort without some amazing nearby attractions? While Windjammer Landing is a destination in itself, it's also perfectly positioned for exploring the wonders of St. Lucia. The resort is near Marigot Bay, a stunning natural harbor that's often described as one of the most beautiful bays in the Caribbean. Picture postcard-perfect views, luxurious yachts, and a laid-back vibe that epitomizes Caribbean living. It's the kind of place where you can spend hours just watching the world go by, preferably with a cold drink in hand. And while we don't have specifics on other nearby attractions, St. Lucia is known for its natural beauty. The iconic pitons, two volcanic spires that rise dramatically from the sea, are a must-see, even if it's just from a distance. The island is also home to lush rainforests, hidden waterfalls, and vibrant local markets. So, while Windjammer Landing might tempt you to never leave the resort, the wonders of St. Lucia are waiting just beyond its gates. Now let's talk about what really sets Windjammer Landing apart, its unique selling points. First off, there's the design. This isn't your typical boxy resort. Instead, it's designed to resemble a Mediterranean village, with whitewashed villas cascading down the hillside towards the sea. It's like someone took a slice of the Greek islands and plunked it down in the Caribbean, a mashup we didn't know we needed, but now can't imagine living without. Then there's the privacy factor. With villas spread out across the hillside, you get a sense of seclusion that's hard to find in many resorts. It's perfect for those moments when you want to pretend you're a reclusive millionaire, hiding away from the paparazzi, even if the only camera pointed at you is your own smartphone for those essential vacation selfies. And let's not forget the views. Whether you're in a hillside villa or one of the new oceanfront lodgings, you're guaranteed vistas that will make your Instagram followers green with envy. Sunsets here aren't just pretty. They're the kind of spectacle that makes you question all your life choices that led you to spend so much time not looking at this view. While we don't have specific information about events and conference facilities, it's worth noting that luxury resorts like Windjammer Landing often cater to more than just vacationers. There's a good chance they have spaces for weddings, corporate retreats, or other special events. Imagine exchanging vows with the Caribbean Sea as your backdrop, or brainstorming your next big business idea while gazing out at the ocean. It's the kind of setting that inspires big dreams and even bigger plans. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our Best Hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.